Out Ratchanok Intanon yesterday in the semis. Yamaguchi has come through all her matches so far with a minimum of fuss. Let's have a look at the race to the finals, and you can see Ansa Young understandably top of the shop there. Yamaguchi currently in the 7th place position. 3 Chinese as well. So strong in every discipline, aren't they? And here comes the Japanese. Was a big favourite for this title before the event started. Nothing's changed. And her opponent from Thailand, Busanan Ongbamrungphan, just a year older than Yamaguchi, and hasn't been in too many finals of late, so it's been a big week for her, albeit that she starts as a huge underdog against the 3-time world champion.
Busanan, hi. All the best, ladies. Busanan, red or black? Red, black for you. Black it is. Service, this side. Thank you.
This will be the 15th meeting between these two women. Yamaguchi has a commanding 12-2 lead. It's her second meeting this year, actually. Yamaguchi won the first at the China Open, round of 16 back in July, won in straight games. However, you don't have to go back that far to find the last time Ongbamrungphan beat her. It was in the Japan Open just a year ago. Nonetheless, after winning the world title for the 3rd time in August in Paris, she'll surely take all the beating today. 19 World Tour titles she's won. The only surprise really was that the Korea Open that she won last month was her first, other than the world title, the first tournament win of the year. Of course, she didn't get a medal in Paris in the Olympics. She did have injury issues in the build-up to the Games. About the only thing that she hasn't got on her CV, to be fair. And on the other side of the court, still just about inside the world's top 20. She's another who's had some injury problems over the last couple of years. Hasn't won a title this year. In fact, she's only made a couple of quarterfinals, one in Macau and one in Thailand. And her most recent tournament success was last year's Canada Open. But it was a big win yesterday over her fellow countrywoman, Ratchanok Intanon. There you see it, and straight games as well. Had a real battle against both Lena Kristoffersen and Lena Karlsfeldt. The two Danes made her work for it. And you would think probably that if Yamaguchi is anywhere close to her best, then she's going to have a work cut out the tie.
Yeah. Absolutely, she's strong favourite for this match. I may have misheard you a moment ago, only because I believe Ongbamrungphan's last final that she was in was at Japan last year, 24, where I think Yamaguchi beat her in that final. So there's a bit of final revenge out for Ongbamrungphan as well. But perhaps I misheard what you said, but it has been a while since Ongbamrungphan has picked up a title for sure. But yeah, I mean, Yamaguchi, 5 world medals, 3 of them gold, and of course one of them this summer in Paris. She's really showing us all that she's as good as she's ever been, back on form, and And whilst she might want to compete with the likes of An So-young and Chen Yufei and those players, the level above Ongbamrungphan when they're both at their best is huge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Busanan Ongbamrungphan, Thailand. And on my left, Akane Yamaguchi, Japan. Akane Yamaguchi to serve, love all, play.
Yeah, just to clarify, I said her last tournament win was the Canada Open last year. And she's just made 2 quarterfinals this year. So Yamaguchi starts as a huge favourite. But we've seen favourites turned over in the past plenty of times.
Oh, terrific net shot. Took that really low. Just caressed it over the tape. Even the very best going to struggle to do something with that.
Service over.
I think it's really important for the Thai this afternoon not to gift Yamaguchi points with unforced errors like that. Make the world champion work. And if she ends up being too good, well, you just turn around and say, well played, but don't make life easy. Because you know you're not going to get much from Yamaguchi in terms of cheap points.
Yeah, she has to be one of the most consistent players in the women's singles game. Every time I watch her play, I'm still amazed. That's a nice finish. Good rally building by Ongbamrungphan. I'm amazed by, given Yamaguchi's stature, how she's able to not just compete, more than that, you know, triple world champion.
Her court coverage is phenomenal, isn't it? Speed around the court. She's got to be arguably the greatest retriever in the history of the game, I would reckon, on the women's side. Lost causes don't exist in her vocabulary.
4-1.
Nicely steered onto the back line.
2-4.
It's another cheap point.
3-4.
That was marvellous. Busanan just stood and watched. Oh, and again.
Yeah, she's going through the repertoire now.
5-4.
From 4-1 down, she's now in front in seemingly the blink of an eye.
One of the more difficult of overhead shots. Hitting the reverse slice and keeping it straight. It's easy around the head corner to reverse slice it cross. You've got plenty of court to use. But when you have to hit it straight, it's not an easy skill. Busanan again. bolt upright
6,
because she
4.
just didn't expect the shots. Normally he'd be really low down, waiting to move left or right to defend, and she cannot read that shot from Yamaguchi.
All the best players just have the ability to go up a gear when they have to. And after trailing 4-1, she's looked in complete control.
Service over. 5-7.
Relatively comfortable backhand, really, for Yamaguchi.
Oh, clever and beautifully executed.
Service over. 8-5.
Well, she had to commit here, Busanan, to something, because she was so far behind the rally. That was her only chance, maybe, to get back in if Akane had played the net shot. Oh, that's two really impressive retrieval shots.
It needs to be that good to get one past her, basically, doesn't it?
Yep.
6-8.
Really pressing Busanan's backhand corner, but she managed to get around the head there. Another terrific shot.
Yeah, she's on both sides now, successively and successfully. Certainly doesn't look intimidated, does she, Ongbamrungphan, by playing someone of Yamaguchi's stature and with a glittering CV, of course.
It's just magnificent.
Service over. 9-7.
Took that low down, Yamaguchi, and still found the top quality in the cross net.
Busanan ready.
Well, that's at least 3 mistakes from Busanan in a fairly comfortable position so far. Good shot from Yamaguchi, but the defense solid.
Service over.
Little trouble deep in the backhand corner.
Service over, 11-8 interval.
Well, with that error, Yamaguchi takes a 3-point lead into the first game interval. Some wonderful winners so far, and a couple from Busanan too.
Coach, return to your chair. Players on court. Eleven, 8. Play.
Built the rally nicely.
9-11.
Looks high, the net shot, but it's so tight to the net with Yamaguchi so far back in court. Busanan had done well
12,
initially.
9.
Spinning backhand. Perfect slice out wide. Well, the attack, when it's accurate from Yamaguchi,
9.
is causing Ongbamrungphan so many problems.
It's just the consistency levels, isn't it, of Yamaguchi? They just never seem to drop.
Yeah, we see at least 4 fairly comfortable shots. Oh, I think she's made that.
She did.
Service over. 10.
But just having to literally hit the lines and play phenomenal shots to get one past Yamaguchi. Right on the paint, that one.
Didn't necessarily need to go for that shot.
Super shot, super shot. One of the things about Yamaguchi that I don't think gets mentioned enough, other than the brilliance of her play, is she's got a fantastic temperament. Always seems so calm, so in control. You can say the same about other greats. Chen Yufei the same, and So Young the same. Carolina Marin, well, there's always an exception. But generally, the better players just are in complete control, aren't they? Their emotions.
Just took that title, and whilst he got excited at the end and was celebrating a couple of his own points. Humble, I would describe Yamaguchi. That's going wide. I had a look at her celebrations at all 3 of the World Championship wins.
Muted, I would say.
Well, there wasn't really much in the celebration. It was more of a thank you for watching. You know, and a sort of polite,
polite bow to the audience and shake your opponent's hand, and on to the next tournament, pretty much. Which, of course, in this case, she won in Korea. That's beautifully placed
Service
by
over.
Ongbamrungphan.
Yeah, lovely shot.
12.
Right in the hitting zone. Sadly for Yamaguchi, this shot here cross court was too flat. Busanan had anticipated it nicely.
Service over. 16-12.
Well, take a look at this touch. She didn't need the net cord to make it look any better, but Busanan nowhere near it.
Just the wrong side of the line
Yeah.
Service over.
from Yamaguchi's point of view.
13-16.
Takes a lot of time on serve, Busanan, just to measure. Compose herself.
Service over. 17-13.
I don't think she's played badly, actually, in this opening game, Ty, but Yamaguchi's class has just always kept her in control.
Yeah, there's been a couple of attacking errors from Busanan, but otherwise...
She's played some terrific winners, too. And she's landed another one there.
Service over. 14-17. Service over.
Yamaguchi there
18-14.
really pressurizing the net and forcing Busanan to look for an even tighter net shot.
So closing in now on this opening game, the Japanese.
It's a better backhand from Yamaguchi. She struggled there a couple of times earlier in this game. Oh.
Service over. 15-19.
Touch of complacency, maybe. Let that shuttle drop a few inches. Shot Yamaguchi, and that one's wide though.
16-19.
Feels like there's a sort of crowd expectation for Yamaguchi to have closed this out by now.
Well, the other thing about temperament is when you miss a shot, you just forget about it. The only shot that, or the only point that matters is the next one.
Great shot. Well, that's the best shot she's hit all day so far, Busanan.
19.
Yeah, certainly keeping Yamaguchi honest here. (19-14), it looked all over, didn't it, this first game? Now it's really interesting.
18-19.
The impression that Busanan is growing more and more in confidence as well, realizing that she can actually start to dictate points. Whilst Yamaguchi is and has so many great characteristics, if you can keep her on the back foot somehow, you can have a chance.
Well, she hasn't made a mistake, has she, in the last 5 points, and now she's got herself on terms at 19 all. Warning signs flashing in Yamaguchi's head.
It's a bit of deception coming off the Busanan racket as well. That's a big sign of confidence.
I think that's as hard as Yamaguchi's hit a shuttle in this match.
20. Game point. 19.
So game point, but just the one for the world champion. Well, in the end, she rather crawled over the finishing line and sprinted over it, but it doesn't matter in the long term. 21-19. The Japanese and the #1 seed takes the opening game.
ถ้าข้างหน้าไปเรียกว่าลงอ่ะกลายเป็นแบบเขาหน้าเขาเร็วกว่าเขาหน้าคล่องแคล่วอ่ะเมื่อกี้ถูกแล้วเนี่ยเมื่อกี้แหละนะนั่นแหละเวลาเสียหลักต้องอย่างนี้เสียหลักต้องปั้งไม่เป็นอย่างถ้าไปเคลียร์ปุ๊บเนะเอาเข้าเร็วเนะเอาเข้ามาปุ๊บแจกเร็วเราแบบเป็นล้วงตลอดเวลาใช่โอเคเข้าใจวิธีตีแล้วตีแบบเมื่อกี้แหละคือต้องหลังเยอะหน่อยเขาเอาลงอย่าเพิ่งวางเขาลงดันก่อนเพื่อตอนนี้เขาต้องพะวงข้างหลังพอข้างหลังข้างหน้าโล่งแล้วค่อยเข้าหยอด
20 seconds. Second game, love all, play. Service over.
Well, it seems a bit strange to say it, but even though she lost that opening game, I think Ongbamrungphan can take a lot from it. She certainly had Yamaguchi concerned towards the back end, came back from some way behind. And he lost it 21-19 in the end.
Two love.
Not sure if that would have gone wide anyway, but
1,
off the tape,
2.
it was into the tram lines. So Yamaguchi on the board in game 2. Really cute angle from the top seed.
Service over. 3-0.
Smile from the tie. Almost as if to say, how did you do that?
Yeah, that deception overhead is so impressive at times. Oh, as is the defense.
Just to be able to control that, so impressive coming at that speed. Little turn of the wrist, and that was perfection.
Service over. 4-5.
Those racket skills of Yamaguchi, undoubtedly one of her huge strengths, because without the stature, without the height, you've got to wonder how she wins points, as she can defend all day long. Slanted in, I think.
Yeah, it did.
Service over. 6-4.
In as well.
7-4.
You see that so often from Yamaguchi. It's the speed of movement to get to the shuttle, and she's taking this before Ongbamrungphan's taken a solid base, so she's off balance, and then she gets sent the wrong way with the racket skill. Done it again.
She just can't believe how Yamaguchi can keep doing that. It's great reaction from Ongbamrungphan.
You don't teach that. That's not a tactic that you'd ask a young player. That's not a shot you'd ask them to play.
I mean, the area that she could drop that into from range, where Ongbamrungphan can't get it, is minuscule, and
yeah,
she seems to find it so often.
And that's the reason why you wouldn't coach it, because if you get it very slightly wrong, I mean, an inch or two shorter it's in the net, an inch or two more,
it's an easy
and
kill.
your opponent's so on top of you because you're stranded in the rear corner.
Yeah.
So to get it right, and so often, I mean, how many just in this game have we seen as clean winners?
Yeah, it was a smile of submission, wasn't it, from the tie? Like, I can't do anything about that. Yeah, good leave.
Service over, 9-5.
Ongbamrungphan wins the point, and huge credit to her. But I'm not sure there's another woman on the planet that would have retrieved that shuttle in the middle of that rally. How did she get that?
Yeah, there was a great quote years ago by a former opponent, Chinese player Sun Ju, who described her style as diligent, swift, and adept at retrieving difficult shots.
Understatement, I'd say.
That others typically cannot save.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. You think you've got her on the back foot, and she comes out with some quality. Like that. Sometimes she makes that.
7-9.
Good pressure from Busanan into the rear corner. Good racket skills.
And I say again, I don't think she's playing that badly at the time. Yamaguchi's level only has to drop a little bit. Potentially she could get back into this.
And it did at the end of the first, didn't it?
Yeah,
Slightly.
Yeah, it did. Well, it was, what was it, 19-14 or something? She came back to 19 all. There's only a point in it now in this second game. That was good. Misjudgment from Yamaguchi.
Yeah, there's no combat for quality. Wow, very, very back of the line. She might have challenged that.
Service over, 10-9.
Yeah, just didn't connect with the shot very well, Busanan.
So a 2-point lead for Yamaguchi. Mid-game break.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Coach, return to your chair. Liaison court. Eleven, 9. Lane.
Yamaguchi having to work very hard. That was a superb rally from Busanan. And I think you said at the very start, there's no room for error for Busanan. She needs to be playing at this type of high quality. Bit of deception. And the shots either so tight or so deep into the corners. Good rally from Yamaguchi again.
Thank you. Okay.
Good length from there.
Service over. 11-12.
Another error of judgment from the Japanese. Been a few of those.
Yeah, it was inch perfect. Looked to be a very tiny bit of drift there as well.
I think I've actually noticed a bit more today than on any of the other 3 days we've been here.
Oh.
Service over.
Sometimes, even as a commentator, my legs are slightly moving because I'm almost feel like I'm a player down there, and I'm putting my feet in the right places. That completely sent me the wrong way.
Well, she can't follow suit. That one was long.
15-12. Service over. 13-15.
Perfect.
Service over. 16-13.
Just threaded that down the line. Hardly looks like she's broken a sweat as well.
Service over.
Yeah, and you wouldn't say it's been
14,
vintage
16.
Yamaguchi in this match, would you? She's just doing enough at the moment.
Yeah, the number of times she's in that round the head corner and on the back foot and goes for that shot. I mean, it's a risk, and if she was against a higher level opponent, you wonder if there might be something different about her game.
Service over. 17-14.
That's the danger of that shot from Yamaguchi. If it's not perfect, your opponent's got so many options here.
Oh, great shot. And just as in the first game, she's pressurising Yamaguchi towards the end of the game, making her work.
Good play from Busanan. Oh, what a shame.
Turns over. 18-16.
On top of the rally. Only halfway up the net. That's too good.
19-16. Use your foot.
Yeah, I think this is good umpiring. We don't need to get the mop on. You could see from that replay,
Pass the shuttle.
it wasn't as if her whole body was sprawling on the court. So Yamaguchi 2 points away.
Just long.
Well, she has to challenge, and she has.
Ongbamrungphan challenges called
It
out.
wasn't an immediate sign from the line judge there,
Point the court, please.
which always makes you think it might be close.
Yeah, I agree. A little indecision, perhaps. Yeah. 2 pints of semi-skimmed.
But it was long.
Challenge unsuccessful.
So, championship points here for the #1 seed. 4 of them.
20. Match point. 16. Play.
Certain expectation from the crowd.
A little less stressful than it was in the first game. And Yamaguchi takes the match and the title in straight games. And just as we were saying before, with very little sign of emotion. Handshake with her opponent and with the officials. And it's another trophy for the mantelpiece for Akane Yamaguchi. That's her 20th World Tour title career-wise.
I hope she's got a big mantelpiece.
And as we said, I don't think she was at her best today. She didn't have to be, obviously.
It wasn't vintage Yamaguchi. There were some terrific winners, don't get me wrong. I mean, the final point was lovely, and there were some great deceptive shots in there. And from both players, too. I think Busanan did herself proud. Leaked a few points in attack that she could have made. But I think, really, Yamaguchi might have had another level to go into had she needed it.
So Yamaguchi wins 21-19, 21-16, 43 minutes on court.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
arena
prize
DJ
being
needs a word,
ceremony,
a sort of
women's singles.
mention
welcome the
this week.
players.
He's been terrific.
I think it's a fantastic arena for badminton for a Super 500.
Yeah, near perfect.
3,500 capacity. The crowd's been making a lot of noise. You probably heard it as the team women come on for the presentation ceremony.
Women's singles. Runner-up. Busanan Ongbamrungphan, Thailand.
First final of the year, and I think she'll be encouraged by that.
Open, powered by YONEX.
There will also be a
Akane Yamaguchi,
check for
Japan.
just over $18,000 US. Just under double that for Akane Yamaguchi as the winner. No question
The
that
medals will be
Yamaguchi is going to
presented
be
by Airport Skyline Hotelier
Tour finals.
Johannes Jääskeläinen.
Get the impression Yamaguchi shies away from the limelight. Almost looks embarrassed to be stood up there, centre of attention. Very humble character.
Imagine if she played mixed doubles with Cho. Imagine the court coverage.
Mr. Tuomo Tennilä, the honorary life president of Badminton Finland, will present the Supercell Special Award to the winner.
Really finding a form at the business end of the season. Taking down the world title for a third time, then the career open, now high-low. Put her in excellent heart for Denmark next week.
Congratulations!
So, congratulations to the Japanese. In the end, you'd say comfortable enough. One more final then to bring you on finals day here in Vantaan. It's the men's doubles. Chia and So will start favourites against Ben Lane and Sean Vendy, but the English pair have been the giant killers here this week. In a moment. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of the Arctic Open. We've got one match left to see. It is the bottom one on your screen, and it is the men's doubles. Aaron Chia and So Uyek from Malaysia up against Ben Lane and Sean Vendy from England. Unseeded. Could be wrong. I think they're the only unseeded finalists this week. Those two.
You're absolutely right. Yeah.
And that's how both pairs